is set to take place tomorrow evening in downtown Zanesville and a little bit beyond downtown Zanesville. In fact, our featured artist will be across the river this time around. Artist Colony of Zanesville President Aaron Cole joins us in studio. Good morning, Aaron.
Good morning.
And good to have you join us because there is a lot going on, a lot to appreciate, a lot happening. And we'll speak to our featured artist in just a few minutes. But I wanted to let people know about some other things that are going on.
Okay.
All right.
Like.
So, well, you have the newsletter in front of you.
I know. I forgot my glasses though, so it does me no good.
Well,
my cheat sheet is rendered worthless.
Okay.
No, I did want to touch on Holiday Art Fest because it is really the second of the thing after Wybridge. The Artist Colony does the Holiday Art Fest, and so it's on Veterans Day this year.
Yes.
It is on the 11th from 11 to 5 at the Welcome Center.
Okay.
And we have about 20 local artists coming to display and sell wares.
Are you still accepting vendors if they want to call you?
Yeah, I could take a couple.
Okay.
I could take a couple. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
you have space for a few more.
Yeah, couple.
Okay.
We'll squeeze you in.
All right.
Absolutely. And and there's other fun things going on too. That one thing that's new in addition to our vendors is that our good friend Allison Weeks is going to do a holiday paint party in conjunction with the Holiday Art Fest. So from 1 to 3, and you register directly with Allison, and her number is everywhere.
Okay. Her number, by the way, since you don't have your glasses on, is 740-819-4948. But of course, people can always call me here in the studio.
Yes.
I'll get more information.
And you know what? Our good buddy Chris Lacey put this up on our website, and it looks great. And I want to thank Chris. And I also want to thank Beth Brown and our Muskingum Valley Gardening Society. Yes, thank you, because they sponsor. I'm always sketchy at this time, you know.
This particular Holiday Art Festival, and it does start at the same time that the parade steps off. However, when you're done watching the parade, head on inside and see what they have to offer. And it does continue until 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
It does, and if you get hungry, Randy's Barbecue is they're gonna bring.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I didn't think there would be food. There's going to be food.
They're going to be in the parking lot.
All right.
Yes, so wander
even better.
Over. I know.
All right, so mark that one on your calendar. That is coming up next Saturday. Chamber of Commerce, the Welcome Center, downtown Zanesville, the location, and plenty of artists will be there with a lot of different things. If you want something unique, especially as a gift.
You know what? I want to point out that our friends at St. Louisville Glass are coming.
Ooh.
Yes. Melinda
I love that stuff.
And they sent me some pictures of the ornaments, and they're fabulous. And Patty Bright sent me some pictures of her ornaments. She's the mosaic glasswork lady, so the 2 glass artists. And she's bringing cool ornaments. So if your tree needs a little sprucing up,
all right,
come on over.
Or you just want to completely redo it. Okay.
Oh, yes.
I have to mention the Art Loft because some lovely people will be there already. The people who are there on a regular basis, and it's their studio space. But also they are welcoming in a couple of other great people.
They are the Nells. Dr. Nell. I still call him Doctor, even though he's retired. Yes. Marilyn and Dr. Nell will be the guest artists, and they're both fabulous people. Of course, Dr. Nell is a woodworker and has fabulous bowls and wine stoppers, and his wine stoppers make great hostess gifts for the holiday.
Okay.
You know what I mean? If you're going to take a bottle of wine, take a wine stopper.
In addition to.
Yeah.
And they'll have some music too, right? All right.
They will. Sorry.
All right. Mr. Joe will be performing at the Art Loft.
Mr. Joe. Yes.
A lot of places do, in fact, have guest artists. They do have music. A lot of times they have refreshments, and it is an experience. It's not just about the art. It's also an experience. Johnston's Art Museum and Gallery has a special exhibit that is going to be Let Art Spark Joy this season. And certainly a great opportunity for people to enjoy the Wybridge Cultural Arts Center,
Yes.
If people want Julie's archery,
Oh, I know.
we
Julie
have
is
to talk
doing
about that as well.
Yes, Julie is doing winter session art class signups, and
Okay.
I would like to point out for the young whippersnappers out there who don't know what quilling is, I want you to grab your phone and Google it.
Okay.
It's very cool. It's an old paper art form, and they're going to make quilling Christmas cards.
Okay.
I mean, there's all kinds of things. You know, there's holiday trays and chocolate bark. Hello.
You
Stained
didn't bring me
glass.
any?
I know. Well, you got to sign up. And also, Girl Up Cycle, don't forget, she has like 8 or 9. There's all kinds of, in fact, Patty Bright's over there. Allison Weeks will be there. Kristen Brown will be doing live painting there. Lori Ward is there. Thacker Hollow.
So again, when I said a lot of these
Yes.
places, the established studios and galleries, they already have, but in addition to,
Yes.
they have a lot of guests as
Yep.
well. Shelby Spilker, she'll be
Yep.
over at the Zap Gallery
Yep.
as well, right on Main Street. So people have so many different opportunities to peruse through downtown Zanesville. But we have to go across the river for
That's
our special guest, our artist of the month. Denny Mozena joins us in studio. Hi, Denny. How's it going?
I'm doing great, thank you.
Great to have you here in the studio, and I have to tell you, it is really great to see you expand your artwork of what you have available to the point where I can walk in someplace and I go, hey, that's a Denny piece. So you have arrived at that point.
Thank you. I just enjoy working with steel so much, and I have a particular style, but my wife pushes me out of my comfort zone. Well, this would really be neat, or why don't you do something for these people? Or so I get a lot of different feels lately. So
All right. I love the sunflowers, have to tell you.
Well, thank you.
All right, and so much more. You have had a really unique opportunity along the way. Not only do you get to do something you really enjoy doing, but you've actually added some things to places and worked creatively for some people on a professional, famous level, I have to say. What are some of the pieces that you have done for more popular celebrities?
Well, Martha Stewart, for her gardens in her Connecticut estate, needed a bunch of flower stakes for her different, I believe they're dahlias, and I'm not much of a florist, so
You just build the steel.
I build steel flowers that my wife brings me and say, hey, this is a flower,
cool.
this is
Okay.
popular. But the funny thing is, when she first called me, she talked to me, and I said, well, I really don't know that type of flower. Let me put you on with my wife. I didn't know who Martha Stewart was. My wife beat me up afterwards, but I had no idea.
The very practical, just get the job done, Denny Mozena.
Right. We've also, one of my favorites was Charles Schultz, the guy who drew Snoopy.
Yes.
Which, as the owner of two Beagles, Snoopy's like my favorite.
Right.
We did
So that one was extra for you.
wine racks for his wine cellar. That was really unique.
Excellent.
So, and another job I'm very proud of that'll be there for hundreds of years. James Buchanan, not the most popular president. Matter of fact, most people have to sing the song to
Figure out where
he was the 15th president.
Yes.
But we got to put a wrought iron fence around his memorial and burial site in Pennsylvania.
Excellent.
So that was unique and a lot of fun. So
All right. Took a lot of work for that one, though. I understand.
yeah,
To say the least. How far did you have to dig down through the rock?
It was pretty rough area. It was a lot of rock, and not in a very, matter of fact, going into the park where it is, there's signs all over the place, beware the copperheads. So
Okay.
it was not the most hospitable area to work
little
in.
on the edge, but certainly a great opportunity to put a lasting memorial in that location. You are going to be on location at Bunko Jess Gallery, and that is happening. She's been featuring your artwork for a long time now, and
Right.
that is going to be on Friday. You'll be
Right.
there on location. And if anybody would like to stop by to purchase some items, you have plenty of items on display. But do you take commissions? If somebody has an idea, I'm guessing you will do your best to really come up with, to match what they have in mind.
Right. We do commission work. Over the years, I've been at this for over 40 years. I've done work all the way to running flowers, driveway gates, fences, spiral staircases, all these things. Matter of fact, I've got an appointment later today, I believe, a guy coming to the shop to talk to me about a job. But I enjoy the artwork kind of the most. It gives me the most free reign.
Right. Just to be able to say, hey, this would be cool. Oh, wait, that turned out even better than I thought.
Yeah.
So how do you go from working with steel to creatively working with steel? How does that happen?
When steel is hot out of the forge, and I do modern welding and machining as well, but when it's glowing and you see the color change and it becomes soft, I don't know how to describe it, whether people would call it a Zen state or whatever. It's just, at the anvil is the most comfortable place in the world for me.
And it has been most of your life.
Yes, I started when I was about 8 or 9 in Grandpa's old shop with Dad. My first job was at 14, away from the farm, was the Roscoe Village blacksmith shop. And
not a typical job for teenagers, but you were there.
It's the only place I've ever been truly comfortable, is working steel.
And you've been able to continue that, not only for yourself as a livelihood, but also on a creative level. If people want to contact you past First Friday, how do they reach you? Where do they find you? Where can they go to find out more information to perhaps commission a piece?
The easiest place is the Facebook site. It's Hilltop Forge and Homestead, and it's on Facebook. It shows some of the work, not all the work, of 40 some years, because even though I can work steel, I'm a terrible photographer, so there's a lot of jobs I've done that I didn't get pictures of, let's be honest.
But you have a recollection of what it looked like, so you could possibly replicate it if necessary.
Yes.
All right. What is your favorite thing to build at this point? Or just does it change?
It changes all the time. My wife was discussing, I've got several herrings on display. Mm-hmm. She's like, when did you like herrings? I'm like, well, we've got one that comes down to our pond, and I'll sit and watch him. He's a very unique bird, very majestic almost. So I like building those. Flowers are fun. And this will sound strange, but I also enjoy building parts for my son is restoring antique tractors, and I'm enjoying the heck out of building replica parts for the tractors. Because
it too is artistic in nature, because the actual form is, mechanical, but at the same time has a lot of elements to it. So it really does take a lot of effort, and of course to have the opportunity to continue to enjoy this. It is something to see, and it's great to see your pieces out and about, and I hope more people are able to, like me, now easily recognize, hey, that's a Denny piece. So thank you for stopping by today, and I'm glad to see you continue to enjoy something that has brought you so much joy, and so many other people too over the years.
Well, thank you, and also thank the Art Colony for giving me this opportunity, and specifically Jessica and Carrie down at the Bunko Jess Gallery. They're fabulous to work with down there, and they've encouraged me a lot too.
Excellent. And of course, so many people have artistic tendencies and talents, and sometimes it's just about pushing somebody out of their comfort zone, right, Erin?
That's right. Get out of there.
Right. If anybody would like more information, the First Friday Art Walk is, of course, on the first Friday of the month. That is tomorrow, 5 until 8 p.m. Artist Colony of Zanesville. If anybody would like more details, where do they go?
artcoz.org or visit zanesville.com.
Okay. artcoz.org,
That's right.
artcoz.org.
Thank you.
And a lot of great opportunities for people to enjoy. There are so many talented people right here in our community, and it's always great to be able to highlight some of that
That's
talent.
right. It's hard to get them all in.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you just have to stop by and check it out.
All
right.
Thanks, Brenda.
Thanks, Denny. Thanks, Aaron. Denny Mozena, our featured Artist Colony Artist of the Month, joining us in studio. Aaron Cole, our president of Artist Colony of Zanesville, joining us in studio.